Hi Gemini, welcome to your general love reading. This is a love reading for the zodiac sign of Gemini, sun, moon, and or rising sign. If this reading doesn't resonate, I encourage you to check out your moon and or rising sign because sometimes your messages will be coming from those videos. Also, don't get caught up on the roles that I will be assigning to you and the person you're dealing with. It is a possibility that it could be interchangeable. So just keep that in mind as you're listening to the reading. So Gemini, the first card I have is the Ace of Wands. This is how you feel in a connection that you're currently dealing with. You feel really passionate and energized by this person, by this connection. You're saying yes to them. Yes, yes, yes. You have passion, you have will and drive. This is this is a very potent energy. So it could be, sorry, my cats are fighting and distracting me for a second. This could be sexual energy, very, potent, strong sexual energy that this person has awoken up in you. Maybe you kind of felt like a nun for a while or something before you met this person, and now it's like they've just totally woken up that side of you and you feel energized by being around this person. Yeah, you feel really optimistic about the connection. You're like, oh, I finally found the person that I want to be with. And they inspire you. They give you courage and inspiration to do things you want to do that have nothing to do with them. That's how powerful this connection feels to you. Energetically, you feel this is the right thing. You're super enthusiastic. They might have sparked your creativity, like you're having just like these creative, episodes where something comes over you and maybe you're writing something or doing music. Like they really spark that in you to do creative things. Yeah, this person really just ignites your passions overall. Your passions toward them and your passion toward other things. Also with this Ace of Wands, like this Ace of Wands energy is also about like the first fruits. So like you might be feeling like the first fruits of this connection. Maybe you guys connected, a while ago, but you might feel now that the relationship is bearing fruit. You can see how over the months or years, how the work that you put into that connection is bringing through that abundance, that abundant harvest that you feel has come from this connection. Yeah, this connection wakes you up. It's like you might have been kind of sleepy or dormant before energetically, and now you feel wide awake by this person. So the second card is how they feel. The person you're dealing with, Ten of Swords reversed, they are recovering from something that really did a number on them. It could have been you or someone else. It kind of feels like someone else, but not necessarily so. They are starting to feel recovered and ready to move on towards success, and they're consciously choosing a higher vibration. So if they were with someone in the past, they compare that person to you and they see you as being on a higher vibrational level, that you're more responsible or more conscious, more aware, more intelligent, whatever. They feel like you're a big upgrade than this other person that they were dealing with. They are still a little wounded, but they feel this reversal shows that they are ready to move towards something else. They might still have negative thoughts related to this past connection. They might be thinking of the worst. They might be afraid that this person's going to come back and mess something up that is going on between the two of you. They might have, like an unrealistic, unfounded fear that you are going to somehow do the same thing as this person, even though that doesn't make any sense because they know that you're such an upgrade but they still have this fear. It's like they have this trauma that like, what if this person does the same thing? So be gentle with them, Gemini. You might be having some issues with them because you feel like, okay, come on, hurry up, stop worrying about the past or worrying about your ex, but they are truly traumatized, truly. So just be patient with them, Gemini. Don't push them too much. They're moving on. This Ten of Swords reverse says that they are in the process of moving on. You just need to be patient, okay? And let them experience what they're experiencing, okay? They're on the way out of it. If they weren't, it wouldn't have been the Ten of Swords reversed. Okay, what they're thinking and worried about is not in reality, but it's still how they feel nonetheless. So you just have to be patient and compassionate with them, Gemini, okay? The third card is the energy between the two of you. It's the Knight of Swords. You both want a practical solution to the problem that you guys are encountering in this relationship. You both are probably pretty intelligent and pretty wordy. You might be concept driven. You both might really be interested in like psychology, like psychological principles, or like couples therapy or things like that. You guys are really motivated toward those kinds of approaches, and you guys want to move really fast toward each other, it feels like. The Knight of Swords could also be like sharp words. So Gemini, like you being the Ace of Wands and them being the Ten of Swords reversed, it's like you guys are on two different pages energetically right now. So one person or the other might have some unkind words for the other person because they're frustrated. Maybe the person you're dealing with is like, hey, you know, just calm down a little bit. I'm in pain over here. Be patient. Or you're like, what's wrong with you? Like, do you want to be with me or not? Are you happy or not? It could be something like that. But I feel, despite that you both want to come together and figure out a solution, like quickly. You're both motivated to do that with this Knight of Swords. You want to come together and work it out and figure it out. That's pretty clear here. It's not like one person is like, oh, you know, I don't know. No, it feels like you both want to come together to make this work, which that's really great news, Gemini. That should make you feel good if this is the connection that you want. So the fourth card is what they want. It's the Five of Swords reverse. They want to not feel taunted or cornered anymore. This could be stress and trauma from the past person they dealt with, or they may feel like you're doing that to them, Gemini. It could be either or. It could be both. They want to feel empowered and not feel lowered. They want to go to a higher vibration. You know, they might have felt like they were dealing with drama and like low vibe people for a long time, and they're really motivated to come out of that. It's like they want to clean up their act. They want to clean up their energy and move on to something more real and more mature. But they still feel a little mired down in some low vibe energy. They still feel that, but they really want to get out of that. You know, they want to stop playing games. Yeah, they want to stop playing games. They feel like there's been a lot of game playing, either with you or with a past person. Like they're ready to come out of that. Yeah, they also they want to feel in control. They might have felt out of control. They might have felt that they really didn't have the lay of the land. They couldn't put their finger quite on something important about this connection or something else in their life. They want to feel empowered and get on top of everything and really understand. Not understand. It's like they want to gain control of what's going on in their life. They don't want to let stuff just happen anymore. They want to take decisive actions. and have, you know, a lay of the land and know what's going on and have like their ducks lined up. They really want to become empowered, and they may not feel super empowered right now, and that's what they're working toward. Maybe they feel that way in the connection with you, Gemini, where they've just, sorry about the cat noises in the background. They might have felt like they just went with the flow with the connection with you. Like, oh, they're just going with the flow, letting things happen. They're kind of like stepping up and wanting to be more involved and not just watch everything happen, if that makes sense. Okay. So Gemini, what do you want? The Page of Cups. You really, and I mean, the Page of Cups is such a similar energy to the Ace of Wands, so this isn't surprising about what you're going through right now. You want to be inspired. Like, you're in this energy of like, you want to be inspired by life. You want to be inspired by your partner. It's almost like an artsy kind of vibe. You know, you might have a little bit of delusions of grandeur. Just keep that in mind. You might be, sorry, some of you might not like me saying this, but like this is what came to me right away. You might want like the perfect gram. Like, I did it for the gram. You want the perfect Instagram or the perfect something. But it's not a bad thing. It's like you're really inspired. It's not a negative energy. You know, some people, you know, like to post a lot on social media for attention and, you know, they really feel bad inside. But that's not the case with you, Gemini. Like, you feel so exuberant and enthusiastic, and like this is genuine coming from you, where you just want to share and you want to express yourself. Like, this person turned you into an artist, kind of, because you just love them so much. And yeah, you look upon them like they are your muse. So they might have ignited something in you to start a project or something. It could be couples related or love related, I don't know, but you're just in this youthful energy of, it's almost like you want to worship them. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, and I don't literally mean worship. I mean, it's just like this person has you just with those fresh eyes and that fresh energy that you just look upon them and you're inspired. It's a very light, airy energy. You know, Page of Cups is water, and that has to do with emotions, but this is coming off as very light and airy. And you're an air sign, Gemini, so that makes sense. So the last card is the outcome overall energy. The High Priestess. It's kind of funny. The Cancer, I just did Cancer's love reading before this, Gemini, and they got this same exact card for their outcome. The High Priestess is about mystery, an uncertain future. So that could be a common theme with all the zodiac signs. I mean, we'll see it when I do get into the rest of the readings, but sometimes that happens where there's just a current energy going on right now, and it could be that romantic relationship is kind of suspended in the air right now, where there could be some mystery. You could feel that this person's being a little mysterious. They might feel that you're being a little mysterious. You guys could both feel that the future between you guys is uncertain at this time. So yeah, I'm sorry that there's nothing more concrete than that, but the High Priestess is enshrouded in mystery, you know, so the future between you guys is unknown at this time. This is current energy, so don't get too attached and upset about that. This is just the current energy right now, that at this time it is uncertain exactly how things will play out between the two of you guys, and that's what you guys might be thinking about and kind of preoccupied with at this time. It's like, I don't know what's going to happen. Are we going to get married or not get married? Are we going to live together or not live together? It's like something like that, okay? The High Priestess is also about intuition. It's about kind of turning your back on logic to go to your intuition and the deeper part of who you are. So this could also be saying that you and or the person are being asked to look at your intuition and not so much the headspace of the relationship. And Gemini, as an air sign, I mean, air is all about thinking and logic and reason. And of course, we do not want to ever walk away from logic and reason. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that at times, and what this card reading is saying is that there may be an overemphasis on that, and you're being asked to kind of go into your intuition, go into your heart space, and maybe you don't really do that, or it's not normal for you, but you're being asked to do that. And it's almost like you're being asked to look at your intuition to get information on what's really going on with this connection, and like what the long-term viability is for it. Okay, Gemini, so I pulled a card for like just to top off the reading. This is a deck of cards that's only the major cards and the 4 aces. You got the Hermit. This actually fits in nicely with the High Priestess card. The Hermit is all about going inside for higher knowledge, but no more book learning. It's like the Hermit has already studied all the books and got all the information he needs, and now he's being asked to go sit alone with himself and learn from that information. So Gemini, this is similar to the High Priestess energy in that you're being asked to kind of reflect on a deeper part of yourself with regard to this connection. It's almost like this is the time in the relationship for you to do that. And if you look at this Hermit card, it's a bear who is blind. If you look at his eyes, it's pretty obvious that he's blind. So you're being asked to kind of close your eyes and stop looking around at the physical world for confirmation and or others. You want to go inside and see for yourself. And if you see right below his face here, he has some little crystals, which kind of signify that more intuitive nature. But the Hermit is all about intuition based on knowledge. So you've learned a lot of things, Gemini, and you're being asked to step away from that learning, having already received the nutrients of that into your being, and to reflect on that, and to stop taking in information at this time regarding this connection. Okay, Gemini, I also have a new oracle deck. It's a Rumi's poetry oracle deck. For those of you who don't know, Rumi is a 13th century Persian poet who was a Sufi. His poetry is about someone he fell in love with. But the deeper and wider meaning of his poetry is about his spiritual practice as a Sufi. So the wider meaning is about his relationship with God, or more accurately, the nature of reality itself. So the card that you got is laughter. So you might be being asked to laugh more, and that's funny because Geminis can be kind of jovial and make jokes, so that kind of fits in with you guys. You're being asked to maybe laugh more with this person, or encourage them to laugh more. The person you're dealing with is in kind of a heavy energy right now, so maybe you guys need more laughter. Maybe you guys should watch comedians with each other. Maybe that'll open up the space for your, the person you're dealing with to get out of this heavy energy and feel more relaxed to express themselves for you. Maybe take things lighter. It could be something like that. But I'm going to read the poem that's associated with this. I'm not going to give a comment about the poem. I want you to just receive the words of the poem, and however they resonate for you, and whatever they mean for you to accept the poem like that. So I'm not going to give any commentary after I read the poem. I was already born with a good sense of humor, but love has taught me to laugh in a different way. Now, like dawn eager to embrace darkness, I laugh, like a shell about to reveal its pearl. If you break me, I laugh. Laughing in triumph is the habit of the uncooked. Like gold turning red while being cooked in the fire of love, I laugh. If I have the sour face of ominous clouds, I am lightning right before the storm, bursting into laughter. I am a flower. I don't envy the tall cypress. I blossom, I look up, and I laugh. How can an astronomer believe that Mohammed cut the moon in half? Let us laugh at ourselves and our beliefs, at the sun and at the moon. If you really know death, then learn from your teacher. Like death, laugh at the bubble of riches and fame. Laugh at this and also at that. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this reading, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, Gemini. I'll see you later. Bye.